You probably wonder why I'm teaching in a t-shirt. You've never seen me preach in a t-shirt before, and I'll blame it on my wife. Lord, it was the woman you gave me. Somebody else said that once, right? No, what I told you months ago when I saw that on the back of a car, I thought, wow, I gotta have that in a t-shirt. So I got it. And then as I saw last week, Man of Steel, and I'd already heard, well, watch for the pictures of Christ in it. And as I did, it was like, oh my goodness, this is all about Jesus. And then I found out that the original authors of the Superman story were Jewish who were writing about Moses, a contemporary Moses. Well, we all know Deuteronomy 18:15 says that Moses said that God would raise up a prophet like him, and to him we must listen. The Messiah is Moses is a type of the Messiah to come. He's a deliverer. He leads us to the promised land. He sets us free from bondage. And so the Jews were looking for someone like Moses. So, of course, the later people that did the scripts for the theatrical productions of Superman turned it into a picture of Christ. And you can see that all the way back through the older Superman movies. But this one went all the way. I mean, it was just filled with pictures of Christ. Just for a few examples. I was debating whether just to do a whole sermon on it, but then I saw that our passage was really about Kryptonite this week, so I just thought, well, I'll give you an introduction. And then we'll go on to our passage. He's the only son, uniquely born of this father, and his father sends him to the world, another realm, to save mankind. He is raised by a stepfather. He remains anonymous until he's 30 years of age, when he finally goes out to save the world. And he has a natural trade, but he leaves that trade to save mankind. He's willing to give himself for mankind. His name is Kal-El, and it's no coincidence that the writers were Hebrew, because Kol-El means the voice of God. And he has supernatural abilities, of course. And he goes out to fight evil. And in this episode, which is one of the first in the Superman series, when he fights the arch enemy of good, he eventually has to be in the center of the earth before he can be raised victoriously to defeat evil. Now, is that all coincidence? And in the middle of this particular production, when he's debating about whether his sacrifice will really accomplish what he wants it to do, he goes to a priest in a church, and behind him you see the stained glass window of Jesus kneeling at Gethsemane. Now, how appropriate is that?